Hi, I'm John.
I'm Vince.
You're watching Leaf and Spirit. I just want to review a rule from last week that we learned together. An experience. Rule being no garbage in the ashtray. That's ASH tray. No garbage within it. Vincent?
What do you got? I'm pretty thirsty, man.
You're not up for any of my jackassery?
No, they've been watching us for a minute and a half now. We haven't explained what we're doing.
No.
Quiet Man.
Traditional Irish whiskey. A quiet man.
I've never heard of this. Never even heard of this.
It seemed befitting of the day.
Never even heard of this. Huh. It's very light.
It is. I'm a little worried.
No, that's a good. In Ireland, it's not like Kentucky.
Well,
The weather, see the heat and the cold, and drawing the whiskey in and out of the wood is why it gets color, is why it gets flavor.
okay.
So, pretty interesting.
We will find out.
Another interesting thing, my father,
What's up with that?
I forgot which one it was. My father, Opulencia.
Opulencia?
Opulencia.
Opulencia?
So
Opulent.
Opulent. So what's that?
Opulent.
Classy, pretty,
Yes.
happy, nice.
Caviar and champagne.
Okay.
Opulent.
Ooh. I guess it's an old Cuban brand name.
Are you going 3 matches today?
I don't know. I'm kind of excited about the cigar. It's another My Father.
You've been on a little bit of a run there. I mean, we all have comments about John and his pick of whiskeys and bourbons, but nobody has anything to say about Vincent, his My Father. Sorry.
All right, well, we just, John went on for like 5 minutes. I just cut it. And what's the story here? Is there a story back there?
Did you want me to read that?
Yeah.
Can you read that?
Ooga, ooga. You got to take your glasses off.
Yeah, I do. Lucky for me, my father. Interesting.
No kidding.
Wow. Well, luckily for me, my father would sometimes bring me along to the bar he tended. And I grew up loving the laughter and the wonderful smell of Irish whiskey. So when I started bottling my own whiskey, I named it after my father, the Quiet Man. What you're holding is a completely unique combination of hand-selected whiskeys finished in first fill bourbon barrels for an unmistakable Irish flavor, sure to make my father proud. Over 50 years behind the bar, he saw and heard it all. But like all good bartenders, John Mulgrew was true to the code and told no tales. He was the Quiet Man.
Hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil.
Apparently not this dude.
That is,
50 years. It's pretty quiet.
I'm going to say nothing.
Right? Learn some lessons there.
It's easier to pour if you take the accoutrement off.
You want to try and get fancy with big words today?
Well, it's kind of a fancy day, it seems.
Do you want to get into a little verbal?
I want to have a drink and
verbal
smoke.
pugilism? Is that
Take the bottle! Oh, yeah. Look at that. I mean, I smell some fruit, sweetness. It's definitely an Irish. I get a little musty note on that back end, the barley. In Ireland and Scotland and stuff, they're not using too much corn.
Right.
They do use corn because it's cheap.
Right.
But it's mostly barley. So I get this like mustiness.
A little funk to it.
Funk.
Starts to get that funk.
Good word.
Right?
We want the funk. Gotta have that funk.
Funk,
now.
funk.
It is quiet though, I do gotta say.
Mm-hmm. It's fitting for the day, I think.
Cut these bad boys up. Get that mouth dryness. Oh, that is a spicy pepper. Not the black pepper that I heard other people talking about. That's a spicy pepper.
Not a terribly sophisticated cigar, Vince. There's not too much going on with it, but it's very enjoyable. I don't have anything negative to say about it. It's not all that complex.
I get some pepper on the retro, the leather, little wood, little sweetness. This cigar is not bad, man.
No, not at all. It's, you know what it is? it's a quiet cigar.
When I think of a better cigar, it's obvious, and I apologize I haven't realized it yet, but we're still learning, is that the taste lasts. It's the longevity, or, what would be a better word?
Longevity would actually work just well.
There is a term they use all the time in tasting, but
a sustainability.
that's not a good word at all for the. That's a horrible. Maybe you should think.
Honestly,
the
sustainability of taste. Come on, sustainability of flavor.
You think, nah, it ain't ready yet. I tell you what, it's pretty good, but it's just a
little winky.
I might touch this up here.
And we'll take a TV time out here for some cigar maintenance.
It's not wonky at all. I shouldn't even do this, but I really get excited about a razor sharp burn. I just bam, 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 bam. I'm a cigar artist. A cigarist. Did you have that on the cue? You were ready to go?
Yeah,
like you knew I was going to make a bad joke.
I had it ready.
Usually, yeah, because you were ready.
There was no flinch.
I didn't even get the words out.
I was already on it. Yeah.
He was like, "It doesn't matter what joke's coming out of this guy's mouth."
Locked and loaded, ready.
Well, second, third, it's not really changed. The amperage of.
Oh, look at you.
If this was it's just like they took the equalizer and used it's the same 4 tracks, but yeah, the peppers dropped off a little bit. And a big leather, nice, sweet, like a sweet leather wood. It's a nice smoke, man. It's just not really complex. There's not a lot going on.
That pepper is really mellowed off.
There's no cream. There's maybe a spice.
I'm getting that leather.
But I do get what is the name of all peppers?
Well, apparently we're going to find out right here.
Where you want it? Is that where you want it? Down
right,
there?
like right in front.
All right, right there. That's a good. That's a good place. Yeah.
The name of all peppers.
Think of it. I want some more of this whiskey. Ha ha! Arg! Is that Irish?
No, that's pirate.
That's pirate. Ain't pirates Irish? No. I like it, man.
I will say I noticed a huge difference. Even this is a much lighter whiskey color-wise, but the water really does cut it down. When I think of Irish whiskey, I think of that. It's a cleaner taste.
There's none of that corn sweetness.
Right.
There's none of. There's less of that oak. It's so very light. So there's no E150 coloring added to it.
It's a little delicate.
We're low on the black barrel, man.
It has been a show favorite.
We like the black barrel. We're a little low on all of them, but
well, that's what happens. You know what we're not low on? Woodford Reserve.
Actually, I had some of that. We're pretty low on that. I like the Woodford. Takes me back to my mid 20s, late 20s when I first started getting into bourbon, and I was like, this doesn't taste like Jim Beam. But you know what? The funny thing is, now I taste it, and I'm like, kind of tastes like Jim Beam.
Oh, damn! That
You're doing so good,
that
too.
went down hard.
It did.
Wow.
That
came off
this is
violently.
a little too fast.
And seriously, again, with the My Father and the bands.
They like the bands.
Apparently.
Yeah, I'm going to shut this down for a minute. We should take a break.
I'm gonna set it down. Everyone's asking for me. Need to take a break. Bye.
Easy now. Easy now. Oh, this could be a problem. This could, yeah! And you know why? You know why you get that? Because we talked about this. Garbage in the ashtray. See what happens? Bad karma. Garbage in the ashtray, lose your ash. Boom. Sacrilegious. I can't believe I just saw that happen.
Oh, wow.
Oh, hello.
You know
Hello. Welcome to the party, quiet man.
This is, this
Whoa.
has turned into
Ding
a
dong.
little more like the Black Barrel because
Oh.
of that butterscotch.
Looky here.
A little butterscotch.
Oh.
This Opulencia turned that thing into a sweet butterscotch.
It's transformative.
Wow, that's wonderful. That is a really cool thing. To me,
My Father's in the house.
I would say quiet is a very
It's
good,
a subtle day. It's a subtle
It is
day.
subtle. Quiet, subtle. Now that we're approaching, we're in the middle of the second third, and we're approaching the final. Not a lot changes. The pepper drops off, and the wood amps up, and leather is constant. Leather is very. I get leather in most of My Father's.
Yeah.
I like the leather.
Sure.
It's just a good cigar, man. And it goes back to length of flavor on the palate.
Here's something different on that retro. I'm not quite sure what it is.
The cigar makes the whiskey much sweeter. I get Werther's Original. The dropping off of the pepper in the My Father allows room for coming up on the final third. Close to the second band.
I've debanded
Yeah. Oh, you totally debanded.
earlier. I'm not quite as.
I like to get pretty
bougie.
close. It is getting. I get a little vanilla now.
A little
Just
vanilla.
popped
little
into my
vanilla.
head. Boom.
Ooh, what was that? That was a drive-by
Ooh.
vanilla.
Yeah.
Ooh.
There was a little vanilla in there,
Oh.
and it just took a little while. But luckily,
It was a
it
shy
lasted.
vanilla.
And I tell you what, the whiskey lasts on the palate too.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely not a bourbon though. You see,
No.
you see the
Huge
Difference?
difference. It's much lighter, cleaner, crisper.
crisp. It's crisp. I get a berry. Not a raspberry, or I don't know what kind of berry. They're like a berry.
Like a crunch berry.
Oh, a crunch berry. Yeah, because there is that grain of the malt. I'm not even joking.
Nor am I.
It's a crunch berry.
It's a crunch berry.
You're a whiskey genius.
I'm a whiskey whisperer. Don't get all upset when I start talking about my Count Chocula notes in my cigars.
Count chocolate.
Oh,
I like me some Count Chocula.
This sure as hell ain't no blueberry. Well, we're coming on the final third here. Vince is having a little bit of an issue. He might be out of lighters. Oh, he said denied on the Zippo. Ooh, big coffee note.
I do, yeah. Yeah, it's changing a little bit.
I wasn't expecting that.
Black cup of Folgers.
It's just subtle. It's
Yeah.
it's quiet.
A little bit of a spice that I'm not sure what it is. It's not really a cinnamon. Maybe a clove. A clove.
Clovish.
It's clovish.
I'd agree.
A butterscotch. Okay, so what I'm thinking is butterscotch in Irish. Is this a common theme? We've only done 2 Irish.
No, that's something different going on here. I think it's the mix of the two. I think it's the day. It's. I think we're kind of looking or longing for a warmthness.
I tell you what, though, 45 degrees is what we're smoking in right now, and if we were in Ireland,
It would be
if we were in,
quintessential.
if we were in Ireland,
Try again.
if we were in Ireland. Do I have to go back? Can't you say quintessential again? To help me out. Can you help me out so I don't have to take that and move
Right,
it?
all right. Take 3.
In Ireland,
Quintessential Ireland.
it's going to be 45 degrees.
Wasn't worth it. Editing Vince just cut it off.
No, I know. That's.
How come Editing Vince hasn't made a appearance yet?
Hi, I'm Editing Vince. This is what I look like when I don't have whiskey and cigars. I don't know who he is.
Come on, how can you not think that that would be funny, that he just pops up every once in a while in a video? Well, here we are, coming down to the final third, well into it anyway. We've picked up some chocolate coffee notes. Vince has been extremely happy.
I get that big leather happiness, pepper and wood, and everything is kind of amped up. You know, it's a little bit more going on now.
No real big surprises, but again, it's just it fits the day. I don't know, maybe we're fitting our experience around the cigar versus vice versa. I don't know.
Cutter or.
All right, we got to do a little rating on this cigar. We've been trying to do that in our last couple of videos. What are you giving a number on this, Vince?
Well, there's not a lot going on, but it brings it like every My Father brings it. The few notes that it has,
it does well.
It does well. So I'm giving it a 91.
I concur.
So even though you didn't think this was a good cigar from our banter, I don't know, but this is a good cigar, man. I'm happy with this cigar. I would do this cigar with a whiskey, any whiskey.
This fits the bill across a couple different levels.
This is not a beginner cigar, though. This is not a cigar that you can give somebody that doesn't smoke cigars.
Right.
Yeah, this
I
is
can see that now.
Especially at the beginning.
Yeah, you did it.
Especially at the beginning, it was.
That needs to make tape.
Yeah,
Because you tried so hard today.